Hey everyone, myself Umar Taskir and you are watching WsCubeTech YouTube channel. Guys, in this video, I am going to talk about the Facebook's quarter third report. I am going to tell you about some of the highlights of the quarter third report and what Facebook is telling about its third quarter report from users' point of view, that how their users are increasing or how their users are decreasing on their platform, as well as from their revenue point of view also. We are going to explore from revenue point of view also that what Facebook is telling us about their revenue generation, how they are generating their revenues in respective quarters, right? So we are going to do these things, and at the end of this video, I am going to show you the official link or the official page from where you can actually see that what reports Facebook has given us. So let's straight away start. And if you see over here, the first highlight that I'm going to present you is daily active users, right? So this is a graph of daily active users on the Facebook platform. And if you see the contrast over here, the color contrast over here, this is basically divided by location, or this is a geographical division over here, right? So you see this one is for the lower one is for US and Canada. The second one is for Europe, right? The second one is for Europe. The third one is for Asia and Pacific. And the lightest color, the light blue color, is for the rest of the world. So you see, let's straight away come to this quarter 3. Now, what are you seeing in this quarter 3? And if you see, these figures are all in millions. So you have to note it down that these figures are all in millions. So for the quarter 3rd, the daily active users are 1623 millions. And if you will convert it into billion, it will be something like 1.6 billion. So these numbers of users are daily active users, and this thing Facebook has told us, right? So this is a report for daily active users. Now you see, Facebook has added 36 million more daily active users for the quarter, taking it to a total of 1.6 billion users logging onto the platform every day. So if you see how many million users are added right now, so if we compare it with the second quarter, it's like a gain of 36 million active users. So this is a basic report for daily active users. Now let's come to the monthly active users. What Facebook has to say about their monthly active users. So if you see that this is the basic same thing, right? The rest of the world, Asia Pacific, Europe and US and Canada, do not have to focus much on this. Straight away come to this quarter 3 report. Here you can see there is again some growth, and it's like 35 million users added in quarter 3 when we compare it with quarter 2. So which will make it like 2449 million active monthly users, and if we convert it in billion, it will be somewhere around 2.5. Okay, it will be somewhere around 2.45, right? If we calculate it approximately, it will be somewhere around 2.45. So 2.45 monthly active users on their platform, and this is actually their official report. And you can divide them by location also. So you see these different things are telling you the location. So if you add them all, 802, 1013, 387 and 247, it will sum up to 2449, right? So Facebook's monthly users count meanwhile increased by 35 million to 2.45 billion actives, right? So these are the two things. These are the two official reports. Now, let me tell you one thing. If any platform is having a large number of users, that does not means that platform is having a very good engagement also. Suppose if we can take an example, if there are 100 users coming to any platform, that does not guarantee that those users are staying on that platform. Those users are actually spending their time on the platform, right? That actually does not guarantee. So we have a report over here which tells that Facebook, Instagram and Snapchat average time spent by users in the US, the location is US, and the time is 2016 to 2021, right? So you just have to figure it out by your timeline over here, which is 2019, and this is something very predictive, right? So when you see the kind of graph that this particular stats are making, and this is the prediction only, right? So this is not the perfect data. This is the prediction based on the previous records, right? So these are the predictions. Right now, you can see in year 2016, the time spent, right? The minutes per day. It is actually, if you see the unit is minutes. So the minutes per day were like 40, right? Now if we compare 2016 to 2019, the minutes per day by a user decreased a quite bit, right? So it's like 38 minutes over here, and they are still decreasing, right? So the prediction for 2020 or 2021 will be like there will be 37 minutes of active per day usage, right? So if you compare them with Instagram or Snapchat, you see Instagram and Snapchat are growing, right? They are like 27 and 26 over here respectively, and it will be like 29 to 26 in year 2021. So what I believe is from here, if you compare, then definitely they faced a decline over here. But it's okay because earlier there were not much competition between different social media platform, but now it's the social media space is very competitive. There are different platforms, and suppose if a person was having 50 minutes, right? If a person was having 50 minutes to spend on social media platform, now those 50 minutes have divided in different platforms because there are different platforms. So the user has to log into different platforms. So his time which he has allotted himself for the social media activities is now divided into different platforms. So that this thing is actually not making much difference because the competitors have also risen, right? And if you see Instagram and Facebook are the childs of the same parent, so there's no issue. They can see that if they are having some decline over here in this time, then they are also having some gain over here. So they will balance this thing from if you see from these parents point of view, right? So they will balance it. That is not an issue, right? So this is something unofficial. If you say this is not the Facebook's insight, this is not the Facebook report, this is from some other research agency, right? So let's move to some other report. Earlier we have discussed about the active users, right? Now let me tell you, in addition to its daily active users and monthly active users, Facebook has also reported that around 2.2 billion people now use Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp or Messenger, because these all are the childs of the same parent, are under same unit. Every day, and around 2.8 billion people use at least one of its family of service every month. So this is another stat which is officially given by Facebook. Now let me tell you about some revenue reports, right? Earlier we talked about the users report. Now I am going to tell you about the revenue report. As we all know that the major part of the Facebook revenue comes from the advertising. There are two sources from which Facebook actually generates revenue. The first one is advertising and the second one is payment and other fees. So you see over here we are heading to this quarter third report in 2019, and if you see in millions their total revenue is somewhere around 17,652. But if you see, if you divide it into these two things, which are advertising and payments and other fees, then advertising constitutes a major part of their total revenue that they have generated in quarter 3, right? So advertising is their major part from where they actually generate their revenue. So this is revenue that they have generated, and this is somewhere like 17,383 for the third quarter and for advertising. Now if you see, if we divide these things according to location, right? So we have divided this thing. Suppose we were having our advertisement revenue which was 17,383. Now we have divided this all into locations, right? So you see rest of world, Asia, Pacific, Europe, US and Canada. So US and Canada is giving the maximum amount of revenue on the basis of geography, right? So it's the advertising revenue that we are actually seeing over here. One very important thing that I would like to mention over here is that you see, you just observe a very nice thing over here, which is like see, here is quarter 4 and here is quarter 4. What you are observing is every year what you are seeing, there are higher graphs in revenue for the fourth quarter, and this is very obvious. Whatever social media report you will see, whatever advertising platform you will see, you will definitely find that there is a good business in fourth quarter. So you just mark this thing. This is just for your information. So in quarter 3 it was like somewhere around 10,000. Then in quarter first of 2018 it was like somewhere around 11,000, right? More than 11,000. Now it is somewhere around approximately 13,000, right? So in quarter 4th of year 2017 there was a rise in revenue. Similarly in quarter 4 of 2018 there is again a rise in their revenue. And if you follow this trend, you will observe that in quarter 4 of 2019, there will be again a rise in their revenue. And this is very obvious. This is a very common platform. If you will see previous reports also, you will also find that there is definitely some revenue growth in fourth quarter, right? So These all are the official reports, right? So this is revenue and total revenue actually, right, from both of their modes, which is advertising and payment. This is only limited to advertising revenue, and then we have filtered it by user geography. So this is the official report of Facebook. Now let me take you to my laptop screen. I'll be showing you the real source of Facebook from where you can actually see their official reports and official data, all the revenue data, everything. There will be so much things, right? So let's straight away dive into my laptop screen. So guys, here I'm on the official account of Facebook, where you can see this is investor relations platform, and the link to this is investor.facebook.com, right? You can use this link to reach over here. And right now I'm into this press release section where it is written over here, Facebook reports third quarter 2019 results. And there are other options also. You can see so many options are they're related to investment and investor relations and all those things, right? So we have Mark Zuckerberg's official statement over here, and after that there is that report, the financial report, the cash flow report, everything is there. There's so much thing you can explore these things. What I have shown you earlier in the video were actually the graphical presentation of these figures only, but these are more detailed. So if you want to explore these things, you can explore. You can definitely learn so many things from here. You can actually know how the social media platform performs, how these social media platforms do have these kind of investor relations and all those things. So there are so many numbers. You can go through them and you'll be getting a lot of knowledge from here. So that's it for today's video. See you in the next video. Till then, a very good bye.